I'm gonna take basic pasta and sauce and crank it up to an 11. Why 11? Because this recipe goes to 11. Pasta in due mode. That's Italian for pasta two ways. And if I'm going to make it two different ways, then I'm going to need some help. Please welcome my very first guest on the Guerrilla Culinarian, live via satellite, all the way from Cranston, Rhode Island. Where is that? My good friend, Adam Carbone. Yo, Adam, how goes it in New England?
It's going pretty good. It's a little cold. It's really cold, but it's good.
It's really cold. Well, it's going to be about 82 here in LA, and this is, I don't know, February. Sucker. So, Adam, you're a vegetarian. Why is that?
Well, that's because I don't eat meat.
Oh, makes sense. So since Adam's a veggie and, well, I'm not, I'm going to make rigatoni with chicken in a red sauce. And what are you going to make, Adam?
I'm going to make rigatoni without chicken in a red sauce.
Sounds good to me. Pasta in due mode, which means Adam and I are going to make the same recipe with a few simple variations. Shall we get started, dog?
Yeah, dog, peace. Yo.
So to take your pasta to an 11, we'll start with just a generic pasta sauce, not meat flavored, no added anything, just the basic spaghetti sauce. Pasta, rigatoni. It's a nice little pasta. And just get my ingredients here, and we'll get started. Get your pasta water boiling, and here's a very important step. This is the only chance you get to season your pasta, so add a nice generous amount of salt to the water. This doesn't speed up the boiling, it doesn't make it boil more rapidly, it flavors your pasta, and that's what's important. We're gonna chop up an onion. Here's a little trick. You're gonna cut off the bottom. This is why so it lays flat. Slice it in this way, not all the way to the back. You're gonna make a few little shelf slices, I like to call it. I know that's not the right term, but.
Oh, this is. This shot's not gonna work. That's actually true. It's going good, right?
You're gonna go down this way. Go right through it. Look at that. It's already chopped. And a couple of 3 garlic cloves. Just carefully kind of go through it a little bit. A couple of slices. It's very easy to chop, and it's already basically chopped up for you.
Gonna cut it in a moon shape. Just like that. And then I'm gonna cut it like this. Right? Good?
You don't want to cut it too thin because it'll get mushy when it cooks. You want to have a little bit of meat and thickness to it, but not yucky, gross squash, slimy like my mom used to make when I was a kid. What? Fresh basil. You're going to roll it up into like a little cigar kind of a thing. And then just go in and make little slices here. See that? Just little pretty little ribbons. You've all been to the store and they have those rotisserie chickens or oven-baked chickens or whatever that's in a little plastic thing, and you pick them up. It's a nice, convenient way for dinner. Typically, you'll have some leftovers, and so that's what we're going to use is some leftover chicken breast to add to our pasta. The beauty of it is it's already cooked, so it makes it a lot faster.
Since I'm a vegetarian, as a substitute for meat, I'm going to be using mushrooms. I don't think they're meat.
You're just going to chop this into bite-sized pieces. And this is going to go right into your pasta sauce.
Ooh, pretty.
And we're ready to start cooking. We're going to start with some EVOO. A little extra virgin in there. I always wondered, how do you really know?
You put the olive oil in the pan, let it sizzle a little bit.
Oh, it helps if I turn the burner on.
Usually. Then, you're going to add your onions. Oh, yeah.
You want to let these go for 5-6 minutes so they become a little translucent. While the onions are going, it's time for our pasta to go in. Only about half the package because you want to have a nice ratio of pasta to sauce. Give it just a little stir so that it doesn't stick. And then that's gonna go for about 11, 12 minutes.
Now that the onions are translucent, you're gonna add your mushrooms, not meat.
Then in goes the garlic. This only needs to go in for a quick minute because garlic cooks very quickly.
Now you're gonna add garlic for about another minute.
You see the almonds? The almonds, you know, almonds, because almonds always go in pasta sauce.
Now, the zucchini.
In goes our zucchini. We want to get some nice color on this. But again, we don't want to cook it too much because it gets mushy.
Okay, thank you, zucchini.
So now our fresh tomatoes.
Now, I'm going to be using crushed tomatoes because, you know, I'm a college student and I don't want to go buy full tomatoes. I'm just going to use this, okay? I put it in here, right?
A little bit of red wine. Can't go wrong with that. That's going to cook with the tomatoes a little bit.
He's using wine, but since I'm underage, I'm going to have to use lime. Wonder where these come from. Take that.
In goes the chicken.
A little bit of thyme, not the thyme, just, you know, thyme, spice, and some basil. Ooh, basil, thyme.
A little bit of citrus. Oh yeah. A little bit of kosher. A little bit of black. Now the sauce. Here's a little trick. You always want to get the most out of your sauce, so toss a little wine in here. Put the lid back on. Give it a little shake. Waste not, want not.
Now you're gonna turn things down to a simmer a little bit. And you're gonna add 1 cup of your pasta water, okay? But then just for the flavor, because it retains the starch. Next, your half and half. Half and half.
Now this is a step you can omit if you don't like cream or dairy type of things, but this adds just a nice richness to it. It's not a lot. Stir all that in. Pasta's looking good. Let's get this drained.
Once you drain your pasta, you're gonna add the olive oil and toss it in there, you know, light.
Put it back in here so it can hang out. Give it a little drizzle of olive oil. Keeps it from sticking, our basil, and since this is fresh, it's gonna go in a little bit later on. If you're using dried, like Adam is using, you wanna put that on early so it has time to rehydrate. But since this is fresh, it can go in towards the end.
Okay, then you go here, put your Parmesan cheese in the sauce. Oh.
Some fresh grated Parmesan cheese. Again, just another a layer of flavor.
You're going to add your sauce to your pasta, and you want to leave it for about a couple minutes so the pasta absorbs all the flavor.
Oh, one of them tried to escape. Now see, because I added the olive oil to it, the pasta doesn't stick together. Give this a nice stir, get it all incorporated. Cover that and just let it sit for a minute. Then we'll be ready to eat.
Oh yeah, this looks so good. Oh. And you put a little parsley, you know, a little parsley. And then you want to just drizzle a little bit of olive oil over it. And then just a little dash of red pepper flakes. Yeah, okay, very good. And there you have it. Oh, of course, wait. Homemade breadsticks.
And there you have it. Time for some garnish, because as I always say, presentation is 9/10 of the law. So we're going to throw in a little bit of some more fresh grated Parmesan cheese right on top. Yeah, that's really nice. A little bit of red pepper for some kick. I always like to have a kick in my dishes, and everyone knows that. And then some of our basil. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Yeah. Simple little easy dish that Doesn't take much to make and really steps it up from just your basic pasta and sauce. All right, let's check in on Adam and see how he's doing. How did it come out?
Oh, it came out great. As you see here,
Yeah?
my wonderful dish with my homemade breadsticks.
Looks very nice. Why don't you give it a sample?
I will. Let's give it a try. Mmm. It's perfect. I love it.
You're just saying that.
No. I'm kidding. I love it. Oh, really?
And then what did you accessorize with? You got breadsticks there?
Yep. I got homemade breadsticks. I made them from scratch. It was so hard, but they came out great.
Really?
Yeah?
Really? It looks they kind of remind me of, I don't know, Wonder Bread perhaps?
No, they're not Wonder Bread.
And now for the moment of truth. Come here. Come here. Ah. Mmm. Mmm. That's really good. The zucchini is at the perfect, still a little bit firm, but not too mushy. Chicken tastes wonderful because it was already cooked, but I incorporated it beautifully into the sauce. This is really nice, and I won't lie, I didn't make these from scratch. These are little breadsticks that I threw together, but they aren't from white bread. Those are pretty good. What do you think, Adam? How does it look?
Yours looks pretty good, but mine also looks pretty good too.
Yeah, but I bet you after seeing mine, you probably want to eat meat now.
Nope.
And there you have it. Easy to make pasta for the carnivorian or the vegetarian. Chicken in a red sauce or shrooms in a red sauce. Good stuff, either way you go. So Adam, bro, I want to thank you for being on the Guerrilla Culinarian. I hope you had a good time.
Oh, I had the best time. It was really fun and really great, and I learned a lot, and the food was delicious. And my channel, my YouTube channel is Captains of Comedy. I want you to check it out.
Be sure to subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/Guerrilla Culinarian. And feel free to email me with requests or suggestions. But please, no more nude photos. I'm Sean Michael Byer. See ya.
Bye. Nice talking with you. Bye.